Welcome to those who have
أخذوا
joined us
تقريب
all
يعني.
here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capability.
Tries from distance. Thuram, and that's been intercepted.
إيه
That really
الكرة أنا لوج
well,
الله.
stopped it.
And he's found a way. Shot a goal! They've
هدي
scored!
شوي معلق الجير.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. Dembele!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Zola. Bellingham. Picked out brilliantly. And pull it! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
ده والله يا ابو عبده بالعارضة.
Nedved. And it's Hullet. Zola. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Syria are looking to break at pace. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, good spread.
Syria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lovely, now then. Dembele! He's got away with one there. Thuram. Now it's Hullet. And here's Hullet. Bellingham. And here's Dembele. He's found a way through. Bellingham goes for a shot. Same again, same outcome.
Syria really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
لا في فرق ابو عبده 5 نقط. لا خلاص ليش مو تعادلوا؟ تمام مو خلصت المباراة لسه ما خلصت. ايه
What a save from Peter Schmeichel.
الهلال عنده مأجل مباراة يعني في فرق مباراة. ايه احكي في فرق مباراة. انا عم بحسب شلون هيك. ما عم بسمع ما سمعت انه عنده مباراة مأجلة.
Oh, well played, well played. Syria are looking to go forward now. Dembele. It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute...
هذا الدمبوز دكتور.
They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Hullet really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just...
Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Deftly away. And it's Nedved. And here's Hullet. Zola. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
لك يا الله دمغ الملعب كله. عم تلعبها في وجه اللاعب ليش؟
Yaya Toure. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hullet. And this is Nedved. Chance for a shot! And a neat finish.
مين الله تقدمت؟
They have their reward. A truly wicked strike.
دقوا جول الدمبوز.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Can he finish? And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity...
Oh, what has happened here? Just a decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele actually didn't...
ليش لا تفلسف؟
Zola plays it short. Syria have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness.
ليش لا اتفلسف؟
Driven forward. Pullet is onto it in a flash. Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession, this. Dembele. He's had a shot! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, that was a technical...
That's the end of the...
ايه يلا الدفاتر هدول الدفاتر لا تفتحون.
Syria are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly. And this
والله يا ابو شريك انا ما فسخت عقد. انا كان عندي نفس النت بس رفعوا لي السرعه. يعني ما جبت نت جديد. بس بتحكن عفوا بتحسن تركم بتحسن تدفع لك لحد ال 2500 ليره من فسخ العقد. يعني ايش قد ما كان فسخ عقدك بتدفع لك هي بس 2500 ليره. والباقي بتكمله انت.
So right back into the action. Thnائي promptly onto that, and that is that. Nedved.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Nedved, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control.
Dembele! Off the post. Lacking in accuracy.
لعمة تقليب. دكتور لا تحجج عليها الحجاج. طلع. طلع بلشنا يلا بلشنا. تفضل.
That's a sharp pass. And it's Bellingham. Pull it. And it's Bellingham. And here's Zola. Looking and a chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
لا وين رحت؟
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
هو هيك صاير معي كيف بدي ادفع باقي المبلغ. أبو شريك بتقدم لهم فاتورة فسخ العقد هن على ما أعتقد بخصموا لك 2500 ليرة من الفواتير. عرفت علي كيف؟ بس بدك تحكي مع الشركة أول. لك حبيبي لا يا معلم تكرم عينك شو الشغلة.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent. the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Pass somewhat off target. It's anyone's ball now. Schmeichel with the clearance. And here's Mbappe.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Peter, we're very fortunate to be in the presence of Gianfranco Zola.
One of Italy's most beautiful footballers ever.
No doubt. And he brings such a natural, instinctive feel to a game with his freedom of movement and his dazzling ball skills.
Seedorf. Now it's Dembele. Dembele is fouled. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Lovely. Now then. And he's there to get it away. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Syria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he finish? And he's done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Bellingham, who is rarely short on confidence. Syria are looking to break at pace. He can run onto that. Dembele, he's through on goal here. That has ended up in no man's land.
Syria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
This is a promising build-up. Zola.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dembele is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Zola. Good driving run. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Nedved. And the shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from...
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Syria leading now. Now it's Hullet. Oh, delightful ball. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Hullet. And the pass is intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Bellingham. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, that pass has been well intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Nedved. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nedved. Oh, they can break here. Zola. Thuram gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Dembele. Yaya Toure. Hullet, who does have an assist to his name. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Might be danger here.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. Not the most convincing of passes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Maldini has been caught there. It's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Cleared without hesitation. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in.
Dembele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Syria with the corner, there first. They've played it short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Syria have the chance to go the other way. Dembele is onto this. Oh, nice touch. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free. That's been drilled forward. Nedved, nice looking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Stood up well to him there. Syria appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Dembele looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nedved looking understandably energised after his goal. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And he plays one through. Thuram calmly anticipates. Just about up to the hour now. Seedorf. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dembele purring through the gears. Bergomi clears it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And Zola! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have movement on both benches. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Schneider with the cross. And he's there to clear it. Real chance! Has another go! And no mistake. And they are dragging it back! Game on again! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Syria cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Syria perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nedved shoots! Could move up a gear here. Now it's Bale. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yaya Toure. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nedved gets a foot in here. Now it's Pele. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ribéry producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Thuram. And it's Schneider. The final 5 minutes. Now Mbappe. Threads one in. And he's straight offside.
Syria really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pinches it off him. Great vision.
Might want to be careful there.
Yaya Toure. Nedved. Nicely shaped ball. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Schneider. And that interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of a defence who were just getting beaten way too easily on so many occasions. But I think the manager, too, has to take responsibility for his failure to stop the leaks.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by...
Can he finish? Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Hullet. Closing in on Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Hullet. And he's managed to get rid. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, they can break here. And that is a little undercooked. Ferdinand is there to clear.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Zola venturing down the left.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Pass somewhat off target. And he can clear it away. Argentina have reclaimed it. He's being urged to shoot. Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zola clears without hesitation. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Dembele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goes looking wide. Argentina are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Hullet. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Dembele. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's a pretty loose pass.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yamal in acres of space out wide. And Hullet! He lifts the roof! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Hullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
The Netherlands restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Out towards the flank. Tries to play it through. Stam kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! Maldini gets it clear. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Yaya Toure. Messi. Good purposeful running this. A probing pass. Araujo tries to clear. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
The Netherlands really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half is up and running.
The Netherlands clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Messi, driving on and making good progress. Dembele. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. Dembele proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle. Oh, that's ambitious. They get a throw in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Zola, this is promising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Yamal receives it in a wide position.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Dembele. Now, can he find a finish? No way through, so back it comes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, can he get onto this? No, no way through. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Could move up a gear here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to belt it away. Stood up well to him there. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Not the most accurate pass. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Schneider. Played with finesse. That's the keeper's ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri picks it up out wide. And he's gone looking for safety.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played up towards the front line. And he's had it nicked away. 2 minutes to be added on. Bale. So what can they make of this? And here's Messi. That's a throw. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference. So our quest to find the winner continues. Now it's Bale. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has been cut short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's found a way past. Schneider. Maldini. And here's Bale. Little pass back. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly did.
Shapes to shoot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's just beyond his reach. And he decides to cross it. Defending of the desperate variety. So just 15 minutes still to come. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Ferdinand. And Araujo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has ended up in no man's land. Well read, nice interception. And now they can clear their lines. Azar. This is a promising build-up. And it's Nedved. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's a decent clearance. And the shot! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Quite a game, this. All square again. And he was quick to react. Araujo can clear it away. And he's managed to gift it back. Pedri. And here's Azar.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. So it's down to business here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Yeah, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Quality ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe. Pepe. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. That's a delicate pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he can clear it away. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Dembele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele. Oh, such a clever touch. Gullit! Goal, the Netherlands! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The Netherlands are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham, who is rarely short on confidence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's having a hit! Bellingham.
Argentina definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Approaching the half-hour mark. And he's running through. Zola. Looking to play him in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but They did very little with it. Messi. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He won't be happy with that one. Not the most accurate pass.
The Netherlands can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Hullet. That's a sharp pass. And no, that was never going to make it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Stam getting this one clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it, and that is a little undercooked. Mbappe. Yaya Toure.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nicely aimed pass. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. No, he's had it taken off him. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
The Netherlands can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So straight into the second half. The Netherlands currently ahead by the smallest of margins. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared away. And that's a good ball. And this is... It's Bale! He lifts the roof! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's there to belt it away. And here's Dembele. No, he's just misjudged that one. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Seedorf. Oh, good ball. Messi! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bale. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And this is Messi. Surely he can't miss. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Maldini has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Messi ready to try one.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Messi!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. That's really well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, that's superb. And he's quick to get rid. It's just beyond his reach. The Netherlands do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Knocks it into space. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Messi. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! Bale. Pele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Zola. That's going to go a long way. It's gone out for a throw-in. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Doesn't quite get there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hazard is herring after that one. That's a throw. Araujo, now he's off and running. Maldini cuts out the pass. Collar. Bellingham is the team's great visionary. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's been flattened there. Desperate defending required here. Oh, great leap!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The ball has bounced loose now. Threads one in. Ribéry. Cross. Oh, good climb! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this. But has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Ferdinand getting this one clear. Varane calmly anticipates. And he's managed to get rid. Ribéry. No way through. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that will be the final act. The Netherlands did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course, we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. And that gets things running.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
The Netherlands clearly...
Decent chance! He lifts the roof! Well, would you believe that? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, there's the clearance. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Gullit. Tries a deft little ball. And he thumps it clear. Gullit. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Bale. Crosses it in. Stam with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Gullit. The Netherlands leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Bale. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And here's Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. Toure gets it clear. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Passing nice and neat. This might spell danger.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Dembele. Dembele, well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Gullit. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gullit going after that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Zola! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's a sharp finish! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Dembele at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Hullet is herring after that one. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. And that has put paid to that. Zola looking to be a menace in the final third. Now there's a... Yamal! No, just over.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Argentina have it back and can go again. Well, that has not gone well. Azar. Seedorf. Azar. Oh, that's well spotted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe. And it's Seedorf. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And for the first half, that is that. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
The Netherlands sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Down to business again. And he's quick to snatch it back. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. And the finish! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Dembele. And he's quick to return it. Opts to play it back. Takes a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
The Netherlands find a position of real strength now. Bale. And he was alert to it.
The Netherlands are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Great vision. Varane can clear it away. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Hazard. That's a good foray he's making. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's another good win of the ball. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hullet might just make this. Now it's Hazard. Crosses it in here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he can thump it away. Now it's Hullet. A probing pass. And he was quick to react. Varane getting this one clear. Bale is fouled. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Messi. He's had it taken off him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bale. Oh, can he get onto this? Maldini cuts out the pass. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Pedri. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Ribéry. No, that's been intercepted. He's having a shot! Great football, shot and save. So, third corner of the game. He's rising! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Schneider, he has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. So it's down to business here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Araujo getting this one clear. And it's Azar looking for the run. Stam can clear it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bellingham with the clearance. Seedorf. Dembele absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, what a mistake! Tries from a long way out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, they can break here. Short changes him with that pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Bellingham, who is rarely short on confidence. Toure is there to clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Still goalless. Maldini. That's a lovely, neat pass. Zola. Hullet. Messi. He's found Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Argentina are looking to break at pace. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Quickly taken. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hullet. Hazard. It's Hazard! Incredible! Just incredible! Has he won it? He just might have won it! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Dembele! And that's a sharp finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
This looks promising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pull it. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Hullet. Azar. It's Azar! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
The Netherlands will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it has been tight. It's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment. And at half-time, the score is 1-1. The Netherlands kick off the second half. Azar makes the interception. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Azar has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Araujo goes sliding in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zola receives. Getting up there! Oh, it rattles the bar! Now it's Hullet, driving forward. Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has been cut short. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Hullet. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And he's there to get it away. Tries to play it through. And that should get the job done. And they're quick to get... Good effort from distance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Chips it through. And this is Dembele. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, great chance! Now, what about a counter-attack? And no, that was never going to make it. Cleared without hesitation. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Zola, there he goes, motoring forward. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's been hooked away. Good ball, good take. Well, there's the clearance. Well, they've got it again. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Great vision. Maldini gets across to intercept that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Played into space. Messi. It's out for a goal kick. So we have movement on both benches. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well cleared. Oh, this looks sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the far post. He's rising! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Argentina now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments. Oh no, this does not look good. And now they can clear their lines. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. And we're done. The Netherlands can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So
مرحبا بكم سيداتي وسادتي في سهرة كروية نتمنى أن تكون ممتعة. كل شيء رائع من هذه الصور اللي نشوفها. الطقس أيضا اليوم رائع، ولا شيء يقف أمام تقديم أداء يعكس هذه الصورة الجميلة في الملعب. منظر يبهر الجميع بصراحة. يا له من جنون، يا له من تشجيع، يا له من ملعب. هذا ما اسمه مونتال. وهذه ركلة البداية. الأرجنتين في مواجهة أرسنال. واضح عمل المدرب هنا من خلال هذه التمريرات الجميلة. جاريث بيل يحاول اختراق الدفاع بالتمرير. محاولة أخرى لا تمر، البينية لم تكن مميزة لتمر من الدفاع. باولو مالديني اعترض التمريرة. استقبال كرة من بيليه. تميز في قراءة اللعب والتحرك لقطع الكرات. بيليه فشلت الكرة البينية، تصبح هجمة مرتدة الآن. دائما ما أعجبني كثيرا رافائيل فاران بسبب انضباطه وذكائه الكبير في الملعب، وهذا ساعد في أن يقوم بدوره في التغطية على شريكه في الدفاع، واللي عادة ما يكون أكثر شراسة، ما جعل يملك أسلوب خاص به في الدفاع، وهذا الأمر تابعناه كثيرا خلال مسيرته في الملاعب وانعكس من خلال زملائه في الخط الخلفي. تمركز أهم صفة للمدافع، رائع جدا في توقع مسار الكرة. فرصة الآن مع المرتدة، أي دفاع هذا، أي قوة، أي صلابة، أي جدار هذا. رومينيجي تدخل خطأ وركلة ثابتة خطيرة الآن، وتسبب في حصوله على إنذار الآن. عنده فرصة الآن، ركلة ثابتة أولى في هذا اللقاء. هازارد، كرة ارتفعت معها دقات القلوب. راحت البينية الآن، تمريرة طويلة. بيل أرسنال يستعيد الكرة بسرعة، لونج باس إلى الهجوم. الآن ممكن نشوف هجمة معاكسة. نجحت البينية، فرصة والفرصة، تصدي جميل مميز من حارس المرمى، لقطة غير عادية وتصدي رائع جدا من الحارس. رائعة هذه الكرة، قوية من جاريث بيل. الله على الكرة، هدف لأرسنال بالتخصص. هذه هي طريقة الفريق، اسلوب يعتمد على المرتدات، وليست هذه المرة الأولى التي ينجحون فيها في أن يسجلوا وتنظيم مرتدة رائعة. أرسنال يسجل ويتقدم بهدف دون رد. الآن حان وقت التركيز من أجل الحفاظ على التقدم حتى صافرة النهاية. التصرف السريع مطلوب. ليونيل ميسي، إنقاذ غير عادي، حارس غير عادي هذا اليوم، جدار عازل أمام المرمى. ردة فعل غير عادية اليوم في هذه المباراة بالذات، يظهر لك مدى براعة هذا الحارس. أرسنال وركنية أولى في اللقاء. دفاع ينجح في إبعاد الكرة عن منطقة الخطر. الأرجنتين يحاول أن يخلق فرصة خطيرة الآن. الهجوم تحول الآن إلى الجهة الأخرى، وهنا حالة تسلل وقرار سليم. وجد طريقة نحو المرمى، إبعاد الكرة عن مناطق الخطورة. تقدم إلى الأمام، هل تمر الكرة؟ سيدورف، من الصعب جدا أن تتفوق عليه، دفاع صلب لا يمزح أبدا. خلاص غاب التركيز، بدون مجازفة يبعد الكرة. سنايدر، تمريرة كانت سيئة للأمانة، تصل إلى بيليه. شنايدر يشتت الكرة بعيدا، والكرة تجاوزت الخط هنا. يخلص الكرة عن مناطق الخطر. فييرا، واضح فيه رؤية وخطيرة، يحطها في المرمى، والآن الفارق يتسع والأعصاب ترتاح والفوز يقترب. هذه لحظة فيها سحر خاص، هذه هذه لحظة يظهر فيها جمال كرة القدم. أرسنال يوسع الفارق ويؤمن تقدمه في النتيجة. هذا الهدف مهم جدا من دون شك. كان الفريق بحاجة لهدف آخر يطمئن الجماهير ويؤكد أن الفريق في طريقه نحو الفوز. تمريرة بدون عنوان، ليونيل ميسي يعود بالكرة. الكرة عند سيدورف. سنايدر عنده رؤية غير عادية للملعب ودقة في التمرير. جاريث بيل. ميسي يلعبها خلف الدفاع. ما الذي حدث هنا؟ يلا شوت. هجوم لا يتوقف، والتأكيد يأتي بدون توقف هنا. سيطر، الكنترول كان غير عادي، هي السبب الأهم في التسجيل. الكنترول كان خيالي، ثقة غير عادية في استقبال كرة. أي استقبال، أي ضربة، أي هدف، أي مهارة يا حريف. سيطرة تامة على مجريات اللقاء الآن. والفرصة يفعلها ويسجل. هذه هي المهارات الخاصة، هذه هي الروعة في وهنا ينتهي الشوط. الأمور لا تبدو جيدة أمام الفريق هنا، لا يوجد شيء إيجابي تقريبا. مع التأخر في النتيجة راح يتحمل الفريق عبء المباراة. الشوط الثاني أمامه مهمة صعبة للغاية. شوط أول يجعلنا في انتظار ما سيحدث في شوط المباراة الثاني. وها هي اللمسة الأولى في هذا الشوط. إذا ما نجح الفريق الخاسر في تذليل الفارق في وقت مبكر، هذا الأمر سيعطيه فرصة كبيرة من أجل العودة، ربما بعد ذلك قلب الطاولة لما لا في هذا الشوط الثاني. خلاص راحت الكرة. جاريث، يلا جول. سقوط داخل 18. هل أنها ركلة جزاء؟ الأرجنتين ارتكب خطأ فادحا في المكان الخطأ، وبالتالي يواجهون خطر في هذه اللقطة. بيتر شمايكل عليه أن يتصدى هنا. كرة تصطدم في القائم. يرسل كرة بعيدة عن مناطق الخطر. فييرا في المكان الصحيح، توقع ممتاز هنا. بينية طويلة. جاريث بيل عنده مساحة على الطرف. دفاع ينجح في إبعاد الكرة عن منطقة الخطر. هجمة مرتدة الآن. يلعب كرة طولية إلى الأمام، يبعدها عن مناطق الخطورة. بكل قوة بكل إصرار يواصل المشوار. عليه لا يلوم إلا نفسه على ضياع هذه الفرصة. كانت هجمة واعدة لكنه تأخر كثيرا في اتخاذ القرار. فات الميعاد. إبعاد الكرة. لا تمر الكرة هنا. سنايدر مع فارق الأهداف أعتقد عليهم التسجيل في أقرب وقت، ولا راح تكون العودة شبه مستحيلة في رأيي. لن يكون هنالك أي طريق العودة. البينية حلوة الآن. توري. ايدين هازارد. باص سيء لم يكن بشكل جيد في اللقطة الماضية. بيدري يشتت الكرة بدون أي تردد. رومينيجي فرصة الآن خطيرة على المرمى. فعله وسجل كرة في الشباك. هذا هو الحس التهديفي والتمركز الرائع اللي يساهم في تسجيل الأهداف. أظهر ردة فعل رائعة هنا وحقق الاستغلال الأمثل لهذه الفرصة. إثارة أكبر الآن مع تقليص الفارق في النتيجة. يشتت الكرة بعيدا. يتدخل ويقطع في قراءة اللعب والتحرك لقطع الكرات. تدخل هنا بكل قوة من أجل الكرة. تدخل حاسم لقطع الكرة. يخلص الكرة عن مناطق الخطر. الأرجنتين يسير في الاتجاه الصحيح في المحاولة الهجومية، محاولة لخلق فرص هجومية. الفريق يحتاج لبعض التوفيق هنا في الهجوم. من الممكن الآن أن يبدأ الفريق في الاستعانة بدكة البدلاء. كرة تصل إلى شنايدر. هازارد لاعب يعشق الجميع. تروح الآن جميلة خلف الدفاع. كرة عرضية من جاريث بيل. نجح في إبعاد الكرة. الأرجنتين عرف كيف يستعيدها سريعا بهدوء وكثير من العزم. يحاولون تحقيق التعادل قبل نهاية المباراة. جاريث بيل. جاريث بيل كان في المكان المثالي لكن لم ينجح في التسجيل. تمريرة خلف المدافعين. هازارد. هنا محاولة جيدة. سيدورف. وستكون هنا رمية تماس. نيمار يبعدها. بينية لا تخترق الدفاع. ربما عليه التفكير في حلول أخرى. بيبي يبعد الكرة. الله على التمريرة جميلة. يستعيد الكرة سريعا. بيدري. فرانك ريبيري. الإمكانية الآن. يبعد الكرة عن مناطق الخطورة. عليها بيرغومي والدفاع يبعدها. إلى أين هذه التمريرة؟ يحاول قلب الهجوم الآن. يقظة في الدفاع. يتخلص من الكرة بعيدا. لا مزيد من اللعب. انتهى كل شيء. الأرجنتين أظن لديهم شعور بأنه كان من حقهم الحصول على نقطة على أقل تقدير في مباراة اليوم. كان واضح أمامنا اليوم أن هناك مشكلة في الفريق. وسهلا بكم متابعينا مشاهدينا في كل مكان في هذه السهرة الكروية الرائعة والمنتظرة. الطقس جميل اليوم والسماء صافية، الحضور قوي في المدرجات، الجماهير لا تهدأ هنا، المنظر جميل جدا حقيقة، وكل شيء جاهز لانطلاقة هذه القمة. نشعر بالحرارة وبالشغف في كل ركن هنا. ملعب ماسموني مونتال بالتأكيد واحد من علامات مدينة بيونس آيرس، ومن المناطق اللي تخليك تحلم بالذهاب يوما ما إلى الأرجنتين من أجل هذه الأجواء الخيالية. تدور الكرة الآن بعد صافرة البداية. الأرجنتين في مواجهة أرسنال. انخطفت الكرة. ميسي يتوغل بسرعة نحو ليونيل ميسي، وكرة جول. يا إلهي، كرة في المرمى، ضربة أولى رائعة في هذه المباراة. هذه هي البداية التي كان يريدها، بداية قوية تعبر عن حجمه كلاعب، تؤكد قيمته. بكم سيداتي وسادتي في سهرة كروية نتمنى أن تكون ممتعة. كل شيء رائع من هذه الصور اللي نشوفها. الطقس أيضا اليوم رائع، ولا شيء يقف أمام تقديم أداء يعكس هذه الصورة الجميلة في الملعب. أجواء مشتعلة وجمهور لا يهدأ في مدرجات ماسموني مونتال. نتمنى أن نرى وإياكم مباراة كالتي نشاهدها في المدرجات. والآن تبدأ المواجهة. الأرجنتين في مواجهة أرسنال. سيدورف، رومينيجي، الله ما أجمل هذه الكرة، ملعوبة إلى الأمام. احتفظ بالكرة أكثر من لازم، لا أعلم في ماذا كان يفكر، ما الذي كان يشغل باله لتضيع هذه الكرة. تشتيت الآن وينجح في استعادة الكرة سريعا. الكرة عند سيدورف، بنيامين سيسكو يبعد الخطورة هنا. أراوخو يشتت الكرة. جاريث بيل، تمريرة طويلة في اتجاه ممتاز إلى تصبح هجمة مرتدة الآن. أرسنال عنده فرصة لهجوم مرتد. أراوخو لاعب سريع وقوي بدنيا، وعرف كيف يثبت جدارة الدفاعية، لكن أن تستغل الفرصة أيضا وتعزز مكانتك من خلال التسجيل في مباراة كبيرة مثل ما حدث في 2022، هذا ما يصنع الفارق أيضا ويجعل الجماهير لا تنسى مثل هذه المباريات الكبيرة. أرسنال يحصل على الركنية الأولى في المباراة. دفاع ينجح في إبعاد الكرة عن منطقة الخطر. الآن محاولة لرد الخطورة. هذه هي كرة القدم. يستعيد الكرة سريعا. إمكانية مرتدة الآن. الله ما أروع هذه الكرة. بيتر شمايكل تصل إليه بسهولة. الآن هجمة مرتدة. سيدورف من نوعية المدافعين اللي لازم تعجب بهم، ويلعب كرة رأسية. هدف للأرجنتين. أي رأسية هذه، تحرك الهجومي رائع هنا، والضربة جاءت رائعة لتنهي كل شيء بشكل جميل. والآن تغيرت النتيجة لتصبح 1-0. تقدم جاء في لحظات مهمة جدا من عمر المباراة. التركيز الآن ضروري حتى لا يرتكب الفريق أي خطأ. جاريث بيل، ليونيل ميسي توغل وفات الآن. يجب أن نشيد هنا بالدفاع اللي منع الهجوم رغم الانطلاقة اللي كانت تبدو واعدة وتشكل خطر كبير جدا لولا تألق هذا الخط الدفاعي الرائع. اعتمد على نفسه أكثر من اللازم في الكرة الأخيرة، لا يمكنك أن تواجه هذا الخط الدفاعي لوحدك. هذه فرصة. يتقدم بقوة بدنية كبيرة. يابستام يقطع الكرة هنا، يجرب حظه هنا بقوة وروعة لكنها لم تدخل مرمى. قام بعمل رائع في التحضير من أجل التسديدة، لكن في النهاية لم ينجح في وضعها في الشباك، كان يحتاج إلى دقة أكبر. يستعيد الكرة بشكل سريع. ضاعت الكرة هنا، تمريرة خلف المدافعين. هازارد اسطورة لا تكفي كل كلمات الثناء والمديح. رأسية مميزة. مستحيل هذه الكرة، مستحيل هذه الفرحة. هذا هو الهدف ولا بلاش يا جماعة؟ والتأكيد يأتي بدون توقف هنا. الآن أصبحت علامة مسجلة باسم الفريق. بارع جدا هذا الفريق في تنظيم الهجمات المعاكسة. المرتدات هنا لا مثيل لها. الأرجنتين يعزز تقدمه لهدفين دون رد. الآن ربما يكون هناك شعور بالراحة بعد تأمين التقدم، لكن من يعرف، ربما التفكير في تسجيل هدف ثاني. عندهم أفضلية الطول وعليهم استغلال الركنيات. تشتيت الكرة بدون تفكير. يايا توريب، الكرة مع رومينيجي حاول القيام بالكثير من الأمور في نفس الوقت، بالتالي فقد الكرة. والفرصة، تصدي جميل مميز من حارس المرمى رومينيجي. نعم حاول أن يسجل، لكن واجهه حارس غير عادي، تمكن من صد هذه الكرة. ردة فعل غير عادية. تلعب نحو الجهة اليسرى، عرضي والكرة الرأسية. يا سلام، أداء كبير جدا في مباراة اليوم، ينجحون في إضافة هدف آخر. والآن يحصل على ما يستحق. كرة المباراة موثقة بهاتريك جديد. يا سلام على كرة رأسية، عمل كبير في الهجوم، توقع وتحرك وضربة مميزة بكرة رأسية. يضرب الثلاثية، يضرب الهاتريك في مباراة اليوم. أداء رائع، استمرارية في الأداء الجميل، حسم أمام المرمى، مصدر خطر لأي دفاع. خطيرة الكرة، أهدر فرصة تسجيل الرابع. المساحة كانت موجودة واستغلها الفريق بشكل مثالي في التقدم، وأثبت أن عنده سرعة كبيرة في التحول. نشوف الآن تحول هجومي سريع، دفاع صلب لا يمزح أبدا. تأتي الصافرة معلنة نهاية الشوط الأول. لا شك أن المباراة تبدو أنها حسمت الآن نظرا للفارق في النتيجة، لكن كل شيء يحسم مع صافرة النهاية. أعتقد أنهم يقدمون أداء مثاليا في هذا اليوم دون أي أخطاء، وأظهروا بالفعل قوة هجومية ودفاعية وتوازن كبير في الملعب. الأرجنتين قدم شوطا خياليا، يتقدم في النتيجة 3-0. وهنا تنطلق أحداث الشوط الثاني. لم يكن هناك مجال لعبور الكرة. توريب يبعد الكرة بعيدا عن مناطق الخطورة. حائط دفاعي ممتاز في مباراة اليوم. أخطاء كارثية في مباراة اليوم، تمريرات كثيرة خاطئة تصل إلى بيليه. قراءة ممتازة للكرة، توقع ممتاز هنا في المكان الصحيح، رائع جدا في توقع مسار الكرة. كرة ملعوبة طويلة فوق الكل، خلاص غاب التركيز. هلال يأخذ المبادرة، الراية مرفوعة هنا. جاريث بيل كان في المكان المطلوب، لكنه لم يتمكن من ترجمة الكرة لهدف. بيدري، سنايدر، بيدري، البينية رائعة تمر، يلعب تمريرة طويلة هنا، تروح الآن جميلة خلف الفرصة خطيرة، يا إلهي ضربت العارضة. بيدري، الأرجنتين يظهر قوته هنا من خلال التقدم ب3 أهداف مقابل لا شيء والبحث عن المزيد. ممكن يحطها في الجول. لعبة خطيرة، لم تكن اللمسة النهائية جيدة. كرة طولية الاتجاه بنيامين شيشكو. شنايدر يتدخل ويقطع الكرة. تميز في قراءة اللعب والتحرك لقطع الكرات. هازارد يظهر عبقريته دائما والصعوبة إيقافه. سنايدر تمركز أهم صفة للمدافع، رائع جدا في توقع مسار الكرة. وتتبع الصافرة قرار عقابي ببطاقة صفراء. هذا هو الدفاع كما يجب أن يكون. كان بحاجة لبعض الوقت من أجل تنفيذ متقن للتمريرة. هازارد تمكن من التقدم الآن. سنايدر فرصة لتحول هجومي سريع. في الوقت المناسب يتدخل بنيامين شيشكو. تدخل بدني قوي لاستعادة الكرة. ثقة كبيرة أظهرها الدفاع هنا في هذا التحدي. انطلاقة مميزة انتهت بتدخل سليم وحاسم. كانت انطلاقة واعدة نحو المرمى. دفاع كان له الكلمة الأخيرة. كرة تلعب على اليمين. بيل هازارد في وقت مناسب جدا يقطع الكرة. بيلي كرة تصل إلى شنايدر. ميسي رافائيل فاران. هازارد لعبة رائعة الآن. تمكن من المرور الآن. خطيرة. تألق غير عادي من حارس المرمى. ينقذ مرماه ويحفظه من الكوارث اليوم. تدخل رائع هنا. تسلل موجود وراية مرفوعة. يتدخل ويقطع الكرة. توقع ممتاز هنا. يابستام هذه تمريرة طويلة من أجل المرتدة. كرة تصل إلى شنايدر. جاريث بيل هذه هي القوة المطلوبة في هذه المواقف. بينية لا تخترق الدفاع. ربما عليه التفكير في حلول أخرى. يلعب الكرة البينية. موجود هنا لقطع الكرة. بيدري تدخل في الوقت المناسب لإيقاف الهجمة وتحدى انطلاقة هجومية كانت واعدة. مساحة خالية على الجانب. يابستام يعرف كيف يسيطر على الأمور في الملعب. بيدري في المكان الصحيح. رائع جدا. الإمكانية الآن. جول. واضح التركيز، واضح العزيمة والضغط على الخصم من أجل تسجيل مثل هذه الأهداف. فقدان الكرة بهذا الشكل فتح الطريق، لكن بالتأكيد كان في جهد في قطع الكرة وفي الاستمرارية حتى الوصول نحو المرمى. هل نشهد عودة من بعيد في هذه المباراة؟ يتخلص من الكرة بسرعة. سيدورف قراءة ممتازة للكرة. تميز في قراءة اللعب والتحرك لقطع الكرات. الحكم يطلق الصافرة ليعلن نهاية المباراة. الأرجنتين بذل جهدا كبيرا لتحقيق هذا الانتصار. ستكون الجماهير سعيدة جدا بهذا الأداء وهذه النتيجة. بنيامين شيشكو لم يكن أحد قادر مرحبا بكم سيداتي وسادتي في سهرة كروية نتمنى أن تكون ممتعة. كل شيء رائع من هذه الصور اللي نشوفها. الطقس أيضا اليوم رائع ولا شيء يقف أمام تقديم أداء يعكس هذه الصورة الجميلة في الملعب. نشعر بالحرارة وبالشغف في كل ركن هنا. ملعب ماسموني مونتال بالتأكيد واحد من علامات مدينة بيونس آيرس، ومن المناطق اللي تخليك تحلم بذهاب يوما ما إلى الأرجنتين من أجل هذه الأجواء الخيالية. وركلة البداية، الأرجنتين في مواجهة أرسنال. بيل يقطع الكرة بشكل رائع، ممتاز في تشييت الكرة بعيدا. الآن فرصتهم للمرتدة. بيل في النهاية لم يجدوا الحلول، وبالتالي ضياع الكرة كان أمر مفروغ منه. بيلي عنده مساحة على الطرف، توغلوا فاتنان. يا سلام على هذا الاعتراض. باولو مالديني يشتت الكرة بعيدا. بيدري كان موسم 2024-2025 مهما بالنسبة للفريق الكتالوني، وعلى الرغم من أن الفريق نجح في تحقيق الثلاثية المحلية، ففوزه على الفريق الملكي 4 مرات في ذلك الموسم هو ما منح مذاقا. بيل كان يجب عليه التسجيل من هذه الفرصة، كان من الضروري التركيز في الإنهاء مثل ما فعل في التحرك من أجل هذه البينية. تمركز أهم صفة للمدافع. توقع ممتاز هنا. رومينيجي الأرجنتين عنده فرصة لهجوم مرتد. الأرجنتين عرف كيف يستعيدها سريعا. الأرجنتين لم يحاول على المرمى في هذه المباراة حتى الآن. خطيرة، الله على الكرة، هدف لأرسنال. الآن أصبحت علامة مسجلة باسم الفريق. بارع جدا هذا الفريق في تنظيم الهجمات المعاكسة. المرتدات هنا لا مثيل لها. خطيرة، جول، والتعادل يأتي. نعود مرة أخرى لنقطة البداية بعد دقائق قليلة. شخصية كبيرة في الملعب. الآن يجب الحفاظ على التركيز والهدوء حتى يتحقق الانتصار وتنطلق الصافرة. أي مهارة، لقطة خيال، خطيرة هنا، والدفاع يبعدها. بيب نجح في الاعتراض، يتدخل ويقطع الكرة. رائع جدا في توقع مسار الكرة. كرة في المساحة الخالية ويبحث عن خيارات. يشتت الكرة ويبعدها. توري من نوعية المدافعين اللي لازم تعجب بهم. الآن ممكن نشوف هجمة معاكسة. وصلنا إلى منتصف الشوط الأول. مباراة مثيرة فيها متعة وندية حتى الآن. أراوخو يبعد الكرة وينجح في استعادة الكرة سريعا. يقطعها في الوقت المناسب. أداء رائع جدا من المدافع. الكرة عند سيدورف. هازارد، فرصة الآن مع المرتدة. ليونيل ميسي يلعب كرة للجانب الأيمن، فيها مغامرة هذه الكرة. بيدري يتغير الاتجاه نحو اليسار. كرة لا تمر، تمنع حدوث ربما سيناريو سيكون صعب على الفريق. هازارد بسرعة ينجح في استعادة الكرة. سيدورف، جاريث بيل، نشوف الفرصة. هازارد، جاريث بيل، الحارس ينجح في إبعادها بقبضة اليد. جاريث بيل سيحاول استلام الكرة، قد تكون هنالك شوية مساحة خالية. ميسي أرسلها أمامية، كرة تصل إلى شنايدر. بيلي، بيلي، قراءة ممتازة للكرة، تميز في قراءة اللعب والتحرك لقطع الكرات. تنطلق الصافرة معلنة عن نهاية أحداث الشوط الأول. تعادل بين الفريقين في الشوط الأول، والأكيد أن الكل يفكر هنا في طريقة من أجل أخذ الأفضلية في الشوط الثاني. التعادل سيد الموقف هنا بعد انتهاء الشوط الأول. واضح من خلال الشوط الأول أن كل فريق قادر على التفوق وقادر على التسجيل. سجل كل فريق هدفا في الشوط الأول. تعادل إيجابي هنا بعد 45 دقيقة. إذا أعزائي المشاهدين ستستأنف أحداث المنافسة الكبيرة في هذه المباراة. يعود بالكرة لخط الوسط عند المساحة الخالية على الطرف. يا لعيب، كرة جميلة هنا، يحاول صنع الفارق. هل ينجح؟ هذه فرصة، يبعد الكرة عن المنطقة. الكرة مع رومينيجي، يتخلص من الكرة بسرعة، بكل ثقة يستعيدها سريعا. تمريرة كانت سيئة للأمانة. يبعد الكرة عن مناطق الخطورة. هذه كرة هدف. تفكير سليم هنا بإبعاد الكرة. جاريث بيل، قوية من جاريث بيل، تصطدم الكرة في القائم. يابستام عنده اسلوب مميز في الدفاع دون شك. ابعدها بعيدا عن مناطق الخطر. هازارد، رائعة هذه الكرة، خطيرة جدا. هدف للأرجنتين. التقدم يأتي الآن. بالعزيمة والإصرار تتبدل الأحوال. يا إلهي على روعة هذه المباراة. شوف اللعبة، شوف